Caitlin, good to see you again. Wanted to ask you, the court tonight says pay some respect to women's sports, so wanted to ask you if you could pay respect to anybody right now across the WNBA, who would you like to give a shout out to?
Oh gosh. There's so many people. It's a great question. Honestly, just DB. I think moving into third all time, like I don't see people talking about that enough. Like I don't think people realize how big of a deal that is. Like it's hard. I believe Tina Charles and then DT are the only two people in front of her, two people that have also given a lot to the game. So that's a huge milestone. Like that's a huge achievement in this league that she's given so much to. And I've only been her teammate for a short period of time, but I've also been a competitor and played against her my rookie year, and she was one of the hardest people we had to go up against, and trying to game plan for her is really difficult. So honestly, her, I think, more people could give her flowers and appreciate what she's not only done recently, but what she's done over the course of her career.
Caitlin, from the media and the fans, the excitement and the energy around this team is absolutely palpable. Can you describe what it's like to be right in the middle of it?
Man, I mean, it's fun. Like this is what gets you up every single day. Like me and Lexi were just stretching in the locker room. We're like, man, how lucky are we that this is our job? Like this is so fun. We get to play in front of, I don't know how many this arena sits, 18,000 or so. Like that's absolutely incredible. And I was just talking to Steph, and I told her like the energy in this building last time we were here last season was really fun. It was a really fun place for us to play. So, as a competitor, like these are the games that you really love and you enjoy. And I mean, for me, like I get excited for every single game, no matter who it is, no matter who we match up against. And I think this team is just trying to find our identity at the same time. I thought we didn't play our best versus Atlanta last time, but how great of an opportunity it is for us today to come back here and really turn things around like that we didn't do in the first matchup. So excited about that.
When you were a little girl, if somebody had told you that in 15 years' time you'd be part of something this big, what would you have said?
I mean, it's hard to say because, I always dreamed of playing in this league. I dreamed of playing in front of big crowds. I think it being on the magnitude that it is kind of hard to imagine. A lot of people didn't believe that women's sports would be in the moment that it is today. And that's like when people ask me like where I think it's going to continue to grow, it's still like a really hard question for me to answer because not many people thought we'd be here right now. So I think really sky's the limit, and we're just going to continue to grow the game, and hopefully a lot of young girls and young boys too want to play basketball or want to be whatever they want to be when they grow up. So I think it's really sky's the limit, and it's just going to continue to grow, and I'm lucky to be a part of it.
Hey Caitlin, thank you for spending some time talking to us. Going back to what you said a moment ago, what do you remember about coming here to Atlanta a couple times last year, and what does this city, which has so much history, sports and otherwise, mean to you being here?
Yeah, it's this is one of the funner places we get to play. I don't know, like I said, like I felt like the energy in this crowd last year was like really great. Like you could tell they appreciated basketball on both sides of the ball, Atlanta and us. It felt like there was just energy that people were here to appreciate the game of basketball, and that's really cool to be a part of. And as a player, you certainly feel that, and maybe it was a little more fun because I believe we won both times we were here. So obviously both teams are completely different now, but I think you remember places a little bit better when the result is on your side. But I just honestly, I remember the energy, and I'm not just saying that. I don't say that about every place. Like the energy in here was tremendous. It was really fun to be a part of.
Coming off of a game like Tuesday, I want to know just for you and for your teammates, how much does the revenge factor motivate you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's so much revenge. I think it's a lot of the things that we looked at yesterday and even this morning. I think it was a lot of things that were controllable for us, and how do we fix that and make those little tweaks. It wasn't like huge things that we did completely wrong. It was just little areas that they exposed us in throughout the game that during the game we weren't able to adjust and shut down. And I think we've made some good adjustments, and I assume they're going to do the same even though they won. There's always things you're going to change from game to game. So just being aware in game of things that are working and things that aren't working. I think we need to do a little bit better job of that. And but yeah, you go back and watch the film. That's what's kind of unique about this type of situation. The film you're watching is the game you had just played. So it's a little weird, but also at the same time you can use that to your benefit.
Thank you.
You talked about during the game. What is it like for you just being a role model for all those young children?
Yeah, I mean, that's why you do it. Like, you look up and you see the people that are screaming, the people that have your jersey, the people that want 10 seconds of your time. For me, I love that. Like, I was that young girl at one point in my life, and, you know, I'm only 23 years old, so it feels like it was just a short time ago, so I can definitely empathize for, you know, what they're feeling and what they're going through, but also a lot of people spend a lot of time and money and resources to be able to have an opportunity to come watch his team play or come watch me play, and, you know, I certainly understand that, and I try to make as much time as I can to sign an autograph, because that can really impact somebody's life. I mean, who knows, maybe they're gonna put that up in their room and look at it every single day and have something to dream about and something, you know, that they wanna be one day, and, you know, being able to do that and take, you know, like I said, 10 seconds, like, it's the little things that really go a long way that impact young kids. So it's not something I take lightly at all.
Caitlin, I saw you yesterday tweet about the Pacers.
Oh, yeah.
The craziness of that game. I guess where were you when everything was going on? And I guess just the vibe and the energy around Indiana right now with the Pacers, of course, and then you all have an expectation. Just how big is that?
Yeah, well, I was in my hotel room. It was a good thing I had taken a nap earlier in the day so I could be able to stay up for overtime. But I actually, like, I regretted not taking a video of myself when Tyrese made the game winner versus the Bucks. So I have a video on my phone. I'm never going to show anybody. I sent it to a few people. I videotaped myself, like, the final play, and I have my reaction in real time, and it's a pretty iconic video. Maybe one day everybody will see it, but no, not right now. But, I mean, that team, like, they seriously never get up. They find a way to defy the odds. Like, you go back and look at the ESPN probability tracker, and I think it was 99.7% for the Knicks last night. Like, that's just crazy. They seriously never get up, and Aaron Nesmith, I thought, played a tremendous game as well. I know Ty made the big shot to force it to overtime, but Aaron was really the one that carried us back in, and he deserves a lot of credit. But that entire team, and Coach Carlisle does a great job with them. He doesn't get enough credit either. So it's great being in Indianapolis right now. People are loving basketball, but it's always been a basketball state, so it's fun to be a part of.
Thanks, Caitlin.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
Caitlin, appreciate it.
We'll have Steph in here in about 30 minutes.